From the heart of Philly, this is CBS News Philadelphia. New surveillance photos show a person who police say hit and killed a woman in a wheelchair. Plus, we have new information on the car that detectives are now searching for.
And hearings begin today in the proposed 76ers arena in Market East, whose city council members will question as they outline the pros and cons of this billion-dollar project.
Gusty, blustery, breezy, no matter how you put it, the winds of change are blowing in. Kate's tracking the chilly changes and the return of the fire threat. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the news at 7, streaming on CBS News Philadelphia and on Philly 57. I'm Jim Donovan.
And I'm Howard Monroe, in for Janelle this morning. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's get a check of your next weather forecast. It's meteorologist Kate Bala. Hold on to your hats today, Kate.
Absolutely. It is cold and blustery today. Big change from yesterday. You felt the wind pick up a little yesterday afternoon, but it was a nice warm breeze. It helped temperatures get well into the 70s. In fact, we tied a record in Philadelphia, 74 degrees yesterday. Today, not so much. Not only has the wind picked up even more, but it is a much colder wind draining this cold air directly south from Canada. Let's go ahead and take a look at what you're walking out to this morning. Now, temperature-wise, it's not that bad just yet. You can see it's blue up across the Poconos and the Lehigh Valley as that cold air starts to move in, but we're still feeling 50s this morning in Philadelphia, Millville, Atlantic City. Wilmington has dropped to 49 degrees, but the winds are dragging that cold air southward. And winds right now, let's go ahead and turn off our temperatures. We'll pull up our current wind speeds, and right now we're anywhere from 5 to 10, maybe 15 miles an hour sustained from the west-northwest. Take a look at Dover down here at the bottom of our screen. It is winds sustained right now at 22 miles per hour. Cape May over there, 17 miles an hour. So winds are really picking up the pace this morning, and that's what you'll feel all day long. Gusts as high as 30 miles per hour, leading to much colder conditions this afternoon. So feels like temperatures will be running about 5 to 10 degrees below what the actual thermometer tells you. It's much cooler. It's not going to feel much better than 50 at best today. Tomorrow morning, coldest morning yet. For many of us, it will be. There will be enough of a breeze that we're not going to drop quite as far as maybe we could without any wind, but we're still talking 20s in many suburbs tomorrow. And then chance of showers returns by late Thursday or Thursday night. So today is sunny. It's blustery, 57 down the shore, 55 in the city, 51 in the Lehigh Valley. But even though we're forecasting a high of 55, feels like temperatures no better than 50 with the wind chill. And take a look at what it will feel like when you wake up tomorrow morning. This time tomorrow, it'll feel sub-freezing in Philadelphia, and many spots will be in the 20s to wake up on your Wednesday. Coming up, we'll talk about that rain chance, whether it will impact the Eagles game, and I'll take you into the weekend. Let's send it over to Kim Hudson now, who's in for Chandler with your traffic. Hey, Kim.
Good morning, Kate. The sun is up over South Jersey, and Route 42 northbound from South Jersey into Philadelphia is looking really busy right now. We're also still dealing with a crash in Deptford right now on Route 55 southbound at Delsey Drive. This car went off the road, so this crash response is on the shoulder. We also are dealing with some work on Route 29 southbound. The off-ramp to Route 1 is closed in Trenton because we have some road work going on there. And in Collingswood, we still have this gas main break on Black Horse Pike. This is northbound at Kings Highway. That work to fix that gas main break is blocking one lane. We also have a lot more volume on the Schuylkill eastbound MPA heading into Center City. Same thing for 95 southbound near Cotman Avenue, and drive times are going up. We have 95 southbound from Bucks County into Center City, 28 minutes. The Schuylkill eastbound from the Blue Route down into the Vine at 27 minutes. Jim?
Thank you very much, Kim. We're following some breaking news out of West Philadelphia, where a woman was severely burned in an early morning fire. Fire broke out around 4 o'clock this morning in a home on the 61st Street near Baltimore Avenue. No word yet whether anyone else was injured. We're working to learn the cause of the fire and if there were any working smoke detectors in the home. We'll continue to follow this breaking news both on the air and online.
And turning now to a story we first brought to you as breaking news yesterday. Police are providing new images of a driver wanted in a deadly hit and run in Bala Cynwyd.
Well, the crash happened early yesterday morning at the intersection of City Avenue and Conshohocken State Road. A 61-year-old woman in a wheelchair was killed. CBS News Philadelphia reporter Alicia Roberts has the latest on the investigation.
Lower Merion police are searching for the driver who hit and killed a 61-year-old woman in a wheelchair early Monday morning along City Avenue southbound at Conshohocken State Road and left the scene.
She was disabled and confined to a wheelchair and was known to frequent the City Avenue corner in Bala Cynwyd.
Detective Sergeant Michael Keenan says the victim was thrown from her wheelchair and suffered critical injuries. She was pronounced dead at Lankenau Hospital. Images show the suspect vehicle, a newer model Toyota Camry, black or dark in color with heavy tint in the windows and a PA license plate. Police also captured these photos of the driver after he got out of his car to inspect the damage to it.
The vehicle may have damage to the passenger side front bumper below the headlight or along the front passenger side quarter panel, passenger side mirror, or there may be scratches and damage along the length of the passenger side of the vehicle.
Officials also say this stretch of City Avenue is particularly dangerous for pedestrians.
Collisions are unfortunately a fact of life along the City Avenue corridor. They do happen.
I work here, so I see this traffic flying. See, like that car just went by? Speed racing lane.
Brian Chambers does maintenance for an apartment complex nearby and says speed is a major worry for him in the area. He's now hoping whoever is responsible finally does the right thing and comes forward.
That's what makes it so sad. You hit a person in a wheelchair, and just keep going.
Police here in Lower Merion also tell us they are not releasing the victim's name until her relatives have been notified, but they do say they have spoken to extended family members who are devastated by news of this crash. Alicia Roberts, CBS News, Philadelphia.
Philadelphia police have released new details on a deadly shooting involving 3 officers Sunday night. Police responded to a report of a shot fired inside of a home at 54th and Chancellor Streets in West Philly. According to police, when they arrived, the 47-year-old suspect was in a pickup truck pointing a weapon at the truck's owner and a witness. An officer opened fire, but the man drove off and led police on a pursuit for nearly 2 miles, ending at 52nd and Woodland. Police say the man was holding a gun when he got out of the truck, and 2 other officers opened fire. The wounded man died at the hospital. The officers involved have been on the force for between 2 and 10 years. Police in South Jersey are investigating a racist message that was spray painted on a fence in the historic Lawnside community. Lawnside is a predominantly black community regarded as the first self-governing African-American municipality north of the Mason-Dixon line. Neighbors we spoke to in the area say they never experienced something like this and that the incident will likely have community members on high alert.
Sadly, we're living in some tough times right now, and so as the possibility exists that it could again, I'd be naive if I said I didn't think it couldn't happen again.
I'm here. I still have love in my heart. Even though something was done like that to me, I still love everybody. Love is winning, not hate.
Now, Lawnside police have confirmed that the incident is being investigated as a hate crime.
Turning now to the latest on the wildfires in our region. The Jennings Creek wildfire is still burning in parts of North Jersey and New York. Last report, the New Jersey Forest Fire Service said it was about 20% contained. The fire has burned more than 3,500 acres. A cause has yet to be determined. We should get an update on this firefight at around 10:30 this morning. A wildfire continues to burn in the Glassboro Wildlife Management Area in Gloucester County. Weather conditions in Gloucester County caused smoke from one wildfire to blanket the region over the weekend. The thick smoke also triggered carbon monoxide alarms in several homes. A salon in Glassboro was forced to close early because of the smoky conditions.
Take advantage of the nice days like today. I can promise you every door and window in my house are wide open right now, kind of venting that out and making sure the smoke gets out of my house as well.
New Jersey Forest Fire Service says this fire is now 75% contained.
The fate of the new arena for the 76ers in Market East is now in the hands of Philadelphia City Council.
Council members will hold the first of 8 public hearings today. Waukesha Bailey joins us now in the newsroom. So, Waukesha, who will council hear from today, and when will the average person get to speak?
Yeah, good morning, Jim. So, Howard, members of Parker's administration will talk about the city's agreement with the Sixers to move the team from South Philly to the current site of the Fashion District on Market Street. So then tomorrow, council members will question Sixers officials about the project. Now, last month, the Sixers dropped the big apartment tower from their proposal. A few days after that, Councilman Squilla introduced the legislation needed to move forward on the arena. Squilla's legislative package included some new elements that he said will ensure affordable housing, small business protections, and transit oversight. Now, those against the arena fear the proposed arena on Market Street would economically harm nearby Chinatown and increase congestion to unmanageable levels. Now, others see the project as an economic boost for the city and would bring hundreds of jobs. Now, this morning's hearings will begin at 10 a.m. and it's expected to go until 4:30 p.m. So if you want to speak about about the arena. The first public testimony is on November 19th. Now, we've put the full schedule for the hearings on our CBSPhiladelphia.com website. Jim?
Thank you very much, Waukesha. Good news for Sixers fans. Joel Embiid is back. The All-Star center is set to make his season debut tonight at the Wells Fargo Center against the New York Knicks to kick off the NBA Cup tournament. Embiid has yet to take the court this season due to what the team has called left knee management. He also had to serve a 3-game suspension for shoving a newspaper columnist for the Inquirer.
Philadelphia's Franklin Square is getting ready for the holidays. This morning, Pico crews will begin hanging hundreds of thousands of lights for the annual Holiday Light Show. It's one of the city's most cherished holiday traditions. The twinkling lights are choreographed to seasonal music and can be seen throughout the square. The light show is free and opens to the public next Thursday. And a popular winter attraction returns to Center City this week. City workers were very busy yesterday setting up the ice rink at Dilworth Park. The rink opens Friday and will be open every day through February 23rd.